Welcome
back to the Juice.
Bitch.
Yeah. How are we feeling today? This is the Juice, the Just Friends podcast.
How are you today? I'm sorry I said that to you. You look good.
You guys look good. If you guys didn't know, if you're listening to this, no Yanko.
No Yanko today.
No problem.
No. But we do have here.
Yeah, we do have some special guests today. We have Ben of Just Friends.
What up? What up?
Yep.
What
And
up,
then we
babe?
got Chain. We got Logan and Bart of Chain.
Yo.
Consider
Formerly
yourselves
Meet Me in
lucky.
Montauk.
We're living in your house right now.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's living here.
Yeah, that's
It's really nice, you know.
Yeah, it's very gracious of
It's
you.
nice to have gnomes around.
Thanks for letting us always crash.
Little critters making sound.
Yeah, this is-
I
dog.
prefer it when people stay here. I do.
Safety in numbers.
Like when not free throw, but when fucking
Safe face?
no, the other guys with free throw right now. BQ.
Oh.
When Banquet was like at the show and I was like, "Where are you staying?" And they're like, "Blah blah blah." I was like, "Why aren't you staying with me?" But I'm insulted.
Damn, yeah, that's true.
I like having people over.
Yeah, because you guys stayed here when See-Through recorded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And
It's
then
always fun. Any excuse to hang out.
Yeah. Straight up.
For those who don't know, Logan fronts a band called See-Through from Fresno.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Fresno. Also, Sam does the social media and he's killed it.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm trying. Me and Braun went over it a little earlier, and I got her advice, and we got some good ideas cooking
We're
up.
cooking.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see him on the timeline.
I know. I love checking in with you every morning. But yeah, no Yanko. He is on a family trip, which goes directly into balance and composure and turnover, guitar tech. So,
He's a badass.
as Bart graciously said, he fucking betrayed us.
It's
But
It takes three of us to replace one Yanko.
yeah.
yeah, I pulled out the board and I was like, I swear to God, if I have to call him, I'm going to be so bummed. I'm going to be so fucking embarrassed.
Is that why it's positioned over here?
No, he's the one who
Kinda.
we kind of, over the last couple of weeks, we've been kind of getting dialing in our shit, you know what I'm saying?
He usually does the board and I do the computer. And today
Is this the one
it was
that
just
we
me.
tried to do a podcast on?
Yeah, this is actually the Honey TV
I'm
board.
so glad it's getting used.
Oh, yeah, it was
sick.
It's awesome.
yeah.
You guys
You
did.
can run like audio back through it into the
Yeah, but he kept being like, we can get like fucking clips and shit. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know what we can clear and not clear. I think we can start using licensed music sometimes because other people do it. But we've been doing like the in between segments, like just trying to get anything that's non copyrighted shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys could be a clip show. You could be like the next ridiculousness.
Oh my god!
wow.
You know he records that shit like hell, like all at like
All at once.
not all at once, but like it's not like a living, breathing show. He goes in, does it for the entire year, and then leaves.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's how they do like Prices Right and shit like that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! I didn't know
They
that
just,
too.
like, marathon it.
Did you
and,
know
like,
Tuca was almost on ridiculousness?
Oh,
Did you
that's
guys see? There was like this video I posted, just fucking random. I was like, it was my first video on TikTok, and I was like, how do you fucking do that? You know, the first video you post on a new app or whatever. So the drums were over there. John was like hitting the hi-hat, and there was a real hi-hat at the time. And Tuca does this thing where he opens and closes his mouth along with the hi-hat. We don't know why, we don't know how, but he does it. And so it was just a video of the hi-hat and then a video of Tuca doing it with a zoom. And it fucking blew up. I think it had like 300,000 fucking, you know, like proper. It was a light blow, but it was a proper blow.
Nice.
And
I remember that.
yeah, and some months later, I got a DM from like one of the video collectors or producers or whatever. And she's like, hey, like I'm blah, blah, blah from Ridiculousness. But I never answered. I just like, I wanted to
Dang.
plug in some Just Friends videos. I wanted to say, yes, also check out these stupid videos.
Yeah, bro.
And I never got around to it.
I wonder
Roy Tuca's claim to fame.
I
One
know.
shot at
He's
stardom.
just waiting to monetize, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I always noticed that it's like, do not send us anything. It's like, the fuck's the point? You got, like,
Right. Well, where do you get your shit? I guess some lady on the
And
internet.
they're probably just like looking at videos and they're like, What if that was on the TV?
Yeah, I think they just see videos that already blew up and
They
like,
just
you know, it's
scroll
hella
Reddit.
whack, but
Yeah.
whatever.
They just scroll Reddit and Instagram. They sit in a room and they go, "That one was pretty good."
Yeah.
I feel like AFV was crazy. Cause
Yes.
how did they even find that shit?
Yeah.
Like, some of that's pre-YouTube.
It had to
so-
be like you had to submit the
They
VHSs
were like,
or something
yeah,
for sure.
they were like collecting tapes.
Yeah. Oh my god. I remember wasn't there an Animal Planet one too? Like it was like
Planet's
yeah.
funny? No. Animals funniest?
Animals funniest videos. But yeah.
Yeah, some shit like that, yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, bud, this is the motherfucking juice.
This is the
Ow!
juice. We're happy you guys are here. Thanks for standing in for Yanko.
Thank you for
Yeah.
being
Thanks
here.
for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming all the way up too.
To
Yeah,
do
we're
the
all from
podcast.
For those who don't
exclusively.
know, they all live in the Central Valley, which is about anywhere between 2 to 4 hours away from the Bay Area South.
Yo,
And so, yeah, this is
559, baby.
This is the Juice Just Friends podcast, the 559 edition. No Yanko,
no problem.
Welcome.
Welcome, Beezies.
That
Yeah,
was such a good clap. Can we just kind of like
Yeah.
sit in that for a second?
yeah. You want to do it one more time?
Flam.
Yeah, let's do it
Yeah,
one more time.
1, 2, 3. That was sexy.
God damn.
I mean, we got
Resonance.
2 drummers in the
Sample
house,
material.
and then
Ba-boom.
you know what I'm saying. We got Bart, who's good at everything with music.
So good. Typing the drums on the keyboard
Actually, his first instrument was clapping.
Oh,
Not many people know that.
Who's?
at
Bart.
church.
First instrument?
First instrument was
How is
clapping.
this? How is that? How does that work?
You get your left hand and your right hand.
Shut the fuck up. Did you do it for a play or like what? What's this? You're just
Yeah.
talking out the ass?
Yeah, I'm just talking out the
I
ass.
respect
Obi's got the
that.
claps on
Talking
the
out my
sample
ass.
pad.
Yeah.
The buttons right there. Where's it at?
We didn't load anything.
Yeah, we haven't
on
loaded
it.
anything on the board yet, but
Yeah, but
Something
Yeah.
played when I hit it. It was probably stock
Ooh,
stuff. There's
Yeah, it's
stock
probably
stuff.
stock
stuff. I mean,
I'm not gonna touch
why
that.
not?
Yanko's not. Yeah, no Yanko, no problem. No Yanko, all the problem.
No Yanko, no touchy.
I'm gonna call it. And I'm like, oh, how I do this thing is like, God.
How does
it,
that
this
does?
motherfucker.
Yeah, we have to call. We were packing yesterday, and we called them to be like, "Hey, can we use this cord for this thing? Will it work?" Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, because we're getting
Sheesh,
ready.
buh.
Fly tomorrow.
You packed up, but I know you're not.
I'm
I'm
not
not packed up either. You guys are packed up.
I mean,
though.
We
they.
had to pack
You
to
had no
come here.
choice.
I
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
that's cool.
So we're good to go.
So you don't have
Yeah.
to think
We're
about
ready.
it anymore.
Nope.
So you can just do my work while I pack.
Well,
I'm not
Will,
even doing my own work.
How is
Coffee.
how is that like?
I'll grind the beans.
How is that like? I know Bart has been having to do it for a very long time. Same with Ben. Because when did you move from Pleasanton down to Visalia?
2014.
Yeah, so 10 years of
Damn.
commuting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the mindset of having to like, you have to leave, but then you don't get to leave? You know what I mean?
I think it starts to suck. It sucks coming back because it's like everyone's usually so stoked to be home.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not fucking home. And depending on when we either fly back or drive back, it's like the traffic can be fucked, you know what I mean? So then you're
Yeah.
just sitting in
Like
traffic
Dana
after
last
having
week.
traveled, all day.
Yeah.
It's like, it sucks.
Welcome home.
Perfect for
Yeah.
the 5 p.m. rush.
Yeah. Because I feel like
Especially people on tours will do this shit where they're like, all right, peace out. They get home, like they're out immediately. And it's like I
done
think I
with
did
you.
that on the last one. I was like, that was my time where I'm like, no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like
Yeah.
instead of like, I was like, I'm getting my shit and leaving
Yeah.
because like,
now I remember
I
the
still have to
Hobo
drive.
the Hobo Johnson Mom Jeans tour, Ace of Spades. It was pouring rain.
Oh, yeah.
And then you were like, you pointed at me, and I forget who else, like maybe Eric or Austin, and you're just like, peace. And then you're in the Rav with the yellow windbreaker, and you bounced.
Yeah.
And then,
Nice.
like,
I think I just loaded my cab in front, like right after, and I was just like,
yeah, you're like, I gotta go.
I only said goodbye because you guys saw me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked. I think we talked about that last week.
With the cab.
The Irish goodbye is
Yeah.
as you get older, I feel like, and you do more tours, it's like everyone wants to do the ceremonious like Last photo.
Yeah.
Let's all
Which
get in
is
front of the
fun.
van.
It's fine, but sometimes it's like,
Tags.
I don't know, my brain's just like fried or...
What was that time that we came back and then you had to rent a car or some shit? You know what I'm talking about? And there's a whole...
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, that's happened a couple times. I guess the first time I did, that was unrelated to like any Mom Jeans tour or anything like that. That's when I drove that box truck for
State Champs.
And then I fell asleep in front of the gate. Like I had a flight from LaGuardia to SFO, or no, to Fresno. It was going to go to Fresno somehow,
Yeah.
some connecting. But then the flight was the first flight in the morning, and the show ended at like fucking 1 a.m. or whatever. So
Yeah.
I just took an Uber to the airport and waited. I slept in front of the gate. And then I woke up as they shut the door to the... like they boarded the whole fucking flight
like,
without
Bart.
me.
And then,
Yeah, they walked around my body for sure because I was asleep in front of the gate, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" I wake up and I'm like, "Hey, I think I'm supposed to be on that plane." They're like, "Oh, well, the gate door's closed, so we can't let you on now."
That's
and I was like,
crazy. Gorilla Bug?
I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, "You didn't fucking wake me up. Like,
Yeah.
you weren't like, who's this guy sitting here?" Because there's times when I get on flights and we're waiting for like 30 minutes, and they're like,
Some idiot.
"We're still looking for the last passenger," and it's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck them, close the fucking door."
Probably bought Economy Plus, but
I did.
Dude,
just
when
be
But-
like that.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
I had to wait like a couple more hours.
That sucks.
And the only flight that could get me back to California that day was going to SFO. So then I went there. I don't have a car, and I was like, "Well, I have to rent one." I rent one. I didn't get the insurance because I was like, "Fuck that! I'm driving like straight to Fresno."
Yeah.
And then I get like calls randomly, like months later, where they're like, "You owe us $1,000 from Hertz."
Fuck
What
no.
the
It was like
Fuck.
more than 1,000. It was like 1,400.
It was
or
hella
something.
money, yeah.
And I was like, "No, I'm not paying that. Not paying that." And then I thought it was a scam.
Yeah.
And then eventually I took these papers that this girl emailed me who worked there. I like waited on the phone to
Yeah.
talk to her. I took these papers and I went to the Fresno location. I dropped it off and I was like, "Does anyone work here with this name?" And then they're like, "Yeah, it's this guy." And I was like, "Why'd you say I cracked the windshield?" And then he was like, "Oh, I don't know," you know. And then
I don't know.
I was like, "There's no way I cracked the windshield." When I dropped it off, it seemed to be fine. Like, you know, you guys had no problem with it or whatever.
Oh,
but
wow.
Yeah.
anyway, so they
What a
replaced the whole
fucking
fucking
scam.
windshield for a chip that they said I did. And yeah. So I ended up paying $900.
Jesus
But I really
Christ.
should have not have paid
Shouldn't have
anything.
paid anything.
Because now I'm on this thing where I don't pay shit. Like I had a hospital bill for like $800.
Yeah.
Fuck
Because I
that.
broke my like elbow.
Ew.
But they thought I dislocated it.
Oh.
So they're like, "No, you have to go get it set." And then they're like, "No, it's just broken." And my arm's like this. And they're like, "Just keep your arm like this." And I'm like, "I can't fucking move it any other way."
Yeah.
So I was like, "I'm not paying for that shit."
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then eventually they sent me a letter after trying to get the money for like a year. They sent me a letter and it was like, "You qualify for like a debt relief program. You owe us $0 now." And I was like, "Great."
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I shouldn't have paid that.
Problem
Yeah.
solved itself.
Well, remember?
My credit is fine.
yeah.
Wow.
My credit's fucked because of the student loans, but I just did pay one of them off.
Shouldn't have got educated.
Really?
I know,
I thought they're
fuck.
supposed to like make you look like you pay stuff.
We ain't going
That's
into that. No,
retarded.
thank you. That's a whole nother episode.
That's a different.
No, but I was gonna
segue.
say, did you guys ever hear Brett's story about the when he got like stabbed or some shit, and he went to
What?
It must have been during Gusher. Were you, Ben? Did you hear about this story where he went and got medical help or whatever? And then for those who don't don't know, we're listening. Brett produced Sweet Tooth and Gusher and Hot Mulligan, and so
He's
Gre-
in Jersey. He's a nice man.
Yeah.
incredible person,
Fun
incredible
dude.
producer.
Likes to chew on sticks.
Yeah. And
Fun fact.
he's got the cinnamon toothpicks. So he's
Okay.
quitting
Oh,
smoking.
those are sick though.
For a
Yes.
second,
Yeah.
I thought you said steaks, and I was like, this guy just got steaks.
He
like,
loves to
stacked up
fucking
and just-
eat though. It's awesome. He taught us what getting slutty is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like the fucking tortellini pizza and fucking.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Franks, call me.
But he straight up told us that when during the early days of like Avalanche or some shit, he got stabbed or some shit, and then he owed like $20-something thousand or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But then he like walked in to the hospital and was like, listen, I don't have any fucking money. Like, what the fuck is this shit? And they're like, oh,
Okay.
can you give us like, I don't know, $1,000 or whatever? And he's like, yeah, here you go. And then it was gone.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
What
all
the fuck?
fake.
It's
and-
all fucking
Yeah,
fake,
yeah.
but,
All right, good to know.
Remember when I got fucking COVID on the Mom Jeans tour?
Yeah,
I went-
doctors are liars.
Well, I got a fucking call like 2 years later when we were recording fucking Gusher from this hospital being like, you owe us $300 fucking dollars.
Okay.
And I literally called them. I was like, it's fucking, or like when they called me, it was like 6 a.m. I was like, it's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't have any fucking money for you. And I hung up. And she called back and was like, you're so rude. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm definitely not paying shit now, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Damn.
I feel like doctors are slackers that just
Yes.
want you to get the fuck out of their fucking face
They
and
took the-
collect
They're
their
so
bag.
lazy.
They took the easy way
They're-
out.
Hey,
No, dude, like you go to an appointment, you're like, yeah, I think like I have blah blah blah, and they're like, you don't.
I think I've
You know,
seen a
like-
TikTok about like it was like some Grey's Anatomy show where it's like he goes and he fucking pretends to have a sickness and he's not actually sick and they're like, you know, you're just trying to collect fucking money from us type shit.
Oh my god.
You
Have
guys
you
ever
seen
had-
The Pit?
No.
Those doctors work hard.
My sister's a nurse and she works hella hard.
Yeah, my mom's a respiratory therapist, and those people do not work hard. Not her, like the
Oh
people around her. Sorry, Rosa. No, but they're always just trying to like dump their work on her and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Damn.
A nurse
Yeah.
tried
She works
to
at Kaiser.
tell me that my balls got twisted up, and I said that's not what's
Oh,
happening. And she
my.
said, "Are you denying my medical advice?" And I said, "Yes."
Yes.
And then she yelled at me.
I just learned
What
something
the
about
fuck?
your
And then
balls.
she yelled at me. Look, it was mild discomfort, regular doctor visit, and then they're like, "You need to go to the emergency room." And I was like, "I'm not doing that."
I have a similar story, but I don't want to
Yeah,
taint
yeah.
your podcast.
Yeah, sorry. You
He's
got
already
balls
talking
on the
about
pod.
the balls.
Yeah.
The
Balls
taint,
are out,
the
bud.
taint is
Look,
already
talking about-
it's already the
The
taint is
balls
already
are on
tainted.
the
The taint's on the table.
Testicular torsion.
Yeah.
I love how that's how we got from you know, the touring. You guys commuting to commuting to the tour. What? Taking from my ass. Yeah, I love that shit.
I was gonna say from touring to torsion.
Yo, that maybe could be the name of the episode. Yeah,
I guess.
but
That's why I even thought
you guys
of
have the
that.
same like
you said
Logan.
tour.
You don't have the same
Torsion.
the same hell that they go through where it's like, oh, we guys want to have band practice before a tour or any time, and it's like, you guys want to drive 3 hours to come to band practice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is fine. It's honestly not that bad, but you know,
It's like meditative.
yeah.
Yeah.
Drive.
I don't mind the drive.
Yeah.
Like I'm totally fine with it.
You guys have both taken the train too.
Oh, I love
Fast.
the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amtrak.
Yeah.
The train's super nice because you can just chill out. Like you don't have to be like guys going slow.
Yeah.
Like
I took the train home from your house one time when we dropped. I think we dropped something off or dropped. I don't
Yeah.
remember, but I really enjoyed it. I remember early JF when you first moved and I was still living in Dublin at my parents' house. You would take it was like a crazy route. You would take the train to the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, I would transfer to a bus and then I think go to like Jack London Square. Or,
I picked you up. I feel like I picked you up at East Dublin BART
yeah. Yeah.
because the
We
train.
figured that out.
Yeah.
Train.
So how is that
train.
Stockton transfer station?
That's gotta
It's
be
it's pretty
crazy.
desolate.
That's gotta be wild.
Shit.
it's kind of crazy when you're rolling into the Stockton stop. It's just like fucking tumbleweeds and like burnt out cars, and you're like, damn.
The train doesn't even stop. It just
Breaking
slows
Bad
down.
theme comes on.
Yeah.
Is that where they do the smoke breaks too? Because when I
Oh.
came home that one time, Jessica picked me up in Martinez, but we stopped for like 5 to 10 minutes, and it was like a designated smoke
Yeah,
stop.
the
That's
one I take, I think
crazy.
there's names for the trains. I think it's like 710 is the one that I take. But like it stops in like Madera. It stops in somewhere way more chill. Stockton's a fucking quick one,
Yeah.
you know. I
Ben
mean,
would have to
it's not
go-
like Fresno's any better, but Stockton is like you're rolling into it. It's like there's people just like staring at
Well,
the train as it's
Ben
like,
had to
like,
fucking. That was like the designated transfer because he would get off the train and get on a. Was it like a bus? Is it like a city
Yeah.
bus or is it like a
No, it's like Amtrak.
Amtrak bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all
That's a
types
lot
of
of
characters.
trappers.
Sons of Anarchy to Breaking Bad. Looking
There was
motherfuckers.
a guy they were looking for on the train one time where they're like, there's like an unruly passenger or something like over there. They're like, we're dropping him at the Stockton stop, like just like kicking them off, and like somehow they were letting everyone know that it's all been handled, and I was like, that's so funny. It's like you're getting out here.
Yeah, on BART when I used to commute to school to SF, whenever it was always police activity. Like would come across the thing or whatever, and it would be stuck. And then sometimes you'd be lucky enough to see the police coming through your train and looking for whoever the fuck was fucking it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, but
I've been pretty lucky on BART. I haven't ridden it that much. I rode it a lot for that record when my window got broken. I was like, I'm not driving my car to Oakland anymore.
yeah. What do you got? Do you guys
It's a rite
like?
of passage.
Fuck that.
You're a Bay Area.
Cost me
now.
money.
Yeah. What do you guys listen to? Like, do you guys listen to podcast music, or you guys fucking? What do you on those drives? Sometimes I'll put TikTok on and I'll just like not even look. I'll just scroll
What the
and then
fuck?
fucking like.
That's psycho.
So psycho.
Well,
dude.
sometimes I like listening.
I
to some
like
shit.
silence sometimes.
Silence. This drive we just did, we did it in total silence.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
It was very nice, actually. We talked a lot. We had a lot of interesting conversations.
Wow.
I
We
like
almost
to
got
think.
Pea Soup again, but we didn't.
Nice.
I don't know.
Andersen.
Andersen, Pea
Yeah,
Soup.
tell us about this
Andersens.
Andersons thing. I've been seeing
Bro.
every time you guys go back and forth.
You've got to hit it with us. It's awesome. It's like in an old.
You've
like,
seen the signs, right?
German
Of course.
beer hall.
I feel like if you're from
It's like a
California,
old,
like,
like,
not
hospital.
SoCal, but like you see
Okay.
the signs all the time.
Yeah, Anderson's Pea Soup.
Yes. It's like an old Hofbräu, so it's like a German beer hall vibe.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the first time we went, we were literally the only ones there. So it was fucking weird. But then you just go, they have a big ass menu, but like, I don't give a fuck about that. I just want pea soup. Like, just give me pea soup.
Pea soup.
And it's
Good.
hella good.
Ben, you
I'll
ever
make
been?
you some pea soup. Bud.
I don't think I've actually been. I just see the sign.
I would like to know when we post the clip. I want to see in the comments. I want to see how many people have actually been, but you know what I mean. I feel that's one of those
Yeah.
places where it's like mystery spot in Santa Cruz. It's like
Yeah.
you know what the fuck it is, but it's like I ain't fucking ever going to that bullshit.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Dude,
going.
I think I mentioned that we went to the pea soup place to like my mom, and she was like, "I've seen that there for 40 years." Or something.
Oh my god!
I was like, "You ever been there?" She's like, "No."
I'm pretty sure my dad went one time with his crew when they did a show in LA, and he like sent me a picture.
I
and shit.
fuck with it now. Now I'm gonna go there. Like I think every time we
Yeah.
go back because it's.
Yeah.
I get it now. But yeah, growing up,
I get it.
well, I don't know. Growing up, I would just see the sign of like the guy hitting the fucking key, you know, like,
Yeah, exactly.
and I'm like, oh, that looks fun, but I'm never gonna fucking go.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
It's
That's
it's
fun.
very old world, like some, you know, it's like gift shop when you walk in. Like someone maybe 40 years ago would be like,
Yeah, it's like some 1980 shit.
The
Yeah.
great America everybody wants to get back to.
Yeah.
Pea soup.
Yeah.
That's dope.
With the like motel
And
attached
pea
to
soup.
it.
I
you
like
know?
having
Cuts.
those like little rituals. You know what I mean? Like me and
Yeah.
Yanko,
Little
Eric
snacks.
fucking made fun of us. Like I don't know if you made fun of us too, but it's like I think what Eric definitely did. Where
Sounds
it
funny.
was like me and Yanko when we go down for chain practice, we always stop at Jack Tone Dutch Bros / the Loves. That's like our little stop.
yeah.
You know? And then Eric was like, so what? You stopped like fucking 45 minutes into the drive? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, we gotta
But it's
snack
like our
up.
nice little creature comfort, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we always hit the Loves on the way out of like right after Madeira. and
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
little snacks.
I just like like it makes you feel like you're on tour
Yeah.
because it doesn't. The ones in California, they feel like they transport you to like the Midwest or so. You walk in and it's like no one's fucking from
Totally.
here. Everyone's
Yeah.
like,
I texted.
whoa.
yeah.
I texted the group chat, the Just Friends group chat, a picture of me and Jessica at the Loves when we were coming down for the chain video shoot or whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, check it out, crossover episode. Like you got your fucking fiance at the Loves. It's like
Yeah.
she's like, this is what you guys do.
I think
This-
it's the punishing amount of LEDs in there, like because they have them all on the candy racks too. So it's like you walk in, it's like
Oh.
fucking so bright, and there's
never
like dudes
noticed
like
that.
just like getting like hot dogs, like everyone's
yeah.
Just want a hot dog.
I steal water from the Loves.
Let's
Like
go.
water bottles.
No. I mean, I've stolen water bottles, but it's like I grab the big ass cup and I get ice and I just fill it up with the tap
that's
water.
fine, yeah.
And then I walk.
Can you even steal
human
water?
They'll charge you for the
human
cup
right.
and the ice. Try them.
I have
That's
a right
crazy, dude. Unethical.
And
You get
let
the
go to
biggest like
charge for
Gatorade water. You're like, oh, so I can't have water?
Everyone should get free food.
Free food, free water
For
for
everybody.
everyone from the Loves.
Yeah.
Free fucking
Well, it's
steak
like
and
up
cheese
here in the Bay Area, we
taquitos.
feel like we're too good for the Loves. There's not like the
Yeah.
closest one is the fucking Jack Tone one off of 99. I feel like, right? Like
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Loves going up.
There's
to-
only a handful of them
Yeah.
in California right now. Maybe like 4 or 5.
Maybe that's what we do post music career. We open a Loves
We open our own
franchise.
Loves, yeah.
Ooh. How about
Seems
the
like a
first
hard
Buc-ee's
deal.
Dublin,
on the West
California
Coast?
Loves.
Dude, the first Buc-ee's in the Bay?
We don't
Yeah.
need that shit
We
here.
would rip.
Everything would be
Keep that shit out of California.
Every Californian is just a Texan waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's so
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
true.
They
Yeah.
would love it. They would love it.
I was excited to hang out with Cody for
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Split some G's.
I resound
Yeah,
the
for those who
yes.
don't know, Cody is filling in for Yanko. He filled in for Yanko on the Microwave Tour, and he also has directed all the Just Friends videos and a bunch of the Mom Jeans videos of the since pretty much COVID.
And the Lead to Gold video.
Oh yeah, and the
And
bronze
the
solo.
chain video.
Oh yeah, and he did
Oh,
the
shit.
and No Power.
He didn't
Yeah.
direct it.
He didn't
Well,
direct
yeah.
it, but he
Yeah, he didn't
cinematographed it or whatever.
But he was-
Cinematographied.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like that coffee guy.
Oh my god.
He's the PA.
Sheesh.
I love Cody's swag on stage. He's got the sunglasses and just doesn't give a fuck.
And the same green pullover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be super fun. I'm excited for this
Beautiful.
tour, y'all.
It's gonna be
Dude, it's gonna
awesome.
How does it feel like? What's the excitement level as far as like now, where it's like you guys are about to leave, but you know what I mean? Does it go in waves of like, all right, we're leaving, and then the adrenaline's like, and then you get here and you're like, well, how am I gonna kill 24 to 48 hours? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
My excitement's been capped, at least for the next like hour and a half, because I'm still technically working.
Oh,
So
Oh
as
my
soon as
God.
5 o'clock today,
Shouts out
rolls
to all my
around,
Let's see you
remote
do a
workers.
thing.
remote workers. Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm working right
I
now
fuck with
doing
that.
this.
Yeah. What about you
He's
guys?
like a first responder.
Yeah, it kind of feels like stop start kind of.
Yeah.
We're in limbo right now.
Yeah, but I'm excited for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you? Excited, Bart?
Yeah. I like hanging out with you guys.
I love hanging out with you.
But I don't like the UK that much.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's
I
why
mean,
we're
fucking,
going to
we were outside today. California's beautiful. Like I'm not like,
Yeah.
oh, I wish I could leave.
Like I
Like,
said,
I was cooking
The
outside.
weather's
It was
what matters to you
awesome.
about the UK.
hey, we pay
Weather
a
and my friends
motherfucking
and
premium.
all you guys are here and the weather's nice. Why, like
Why are we gonna leave?
Yeah.
We pay a premium to live in California.
We
It's
do.
worth
Jessica's always said that's what
It's
that's
the
what I'm going to say to
tax.
our kids when they complain.
yeah,
Like, we fucking pay a premium to live here. There's people who live other places.
yeah,
Yeah,
That are
move
not
to
Cali,
fucking
bitch.
Philadelphia, ho.
I love Philadelphia, and it gets cold.
yeah.
Oof.
Also hot. I feel like whenever I was
Yeah.
there, it was fucking balls ass hot and miserable.
That's true. One time, oh my god, the Yanko siphon story on our first ever tour. You remember this? Fucking Just Friends US tour 2015. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! So Yanko slept in the van, and then he had the van going all night with the AC, and then the gas went down, and he was just like, "Oh my god! Like what the fuck? Like we must have got siphoned." And then me and Obi were just like, "The fuck?
What?
What the fuck?" And until this day, Ovi still fucking brings it up. 10 years later, it's like, oh shit, we got siphoned.
That used to be his move, sleeping in the van. Because I remember spaghetti night
Yeah.
in Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like I went and slept out in the van with him, and we were just I was like, fucking blast this shit. We're like, had the van on, we're just blasting the AC. And I was like, yeah, this is awesome. And it was just me and him chilling in the van. I'm like, yeah, I see why he does this. It's like your own personal room.
Yeah. That's what I had to do it for the snoring, as you guys all are well aware. But it was nice to have, it was like it was a compression, it was like a decompression that you would kind of need on the road sometimes.
Yeah. Because it's like you're in the same spot you've just been in, but now all the chaos is gone, and it's just you.
And then you're never late.
Yeah, you aren't.
You're never late.
That was the other good move. When it was like an early van call, I'd be like, "Fuck it, I'm just sleeping in the van." Yeah. I don't want to be like, wake up, set my alarm. You know?
Thank God. I remember on the Core 4 tour. When it was me, Ben, Brandon, and Ovi, because everyone left the tour. Everyone left after it was like in waves. It was like
betrayed.
Yeah, we were all betrayed. One by one. Yanko tapped in for a little bit. He was living in Philly and he rode with us for a week or whatever. But then when we said goodbye to Prince Daddy, it was just the four of us. And so I played bass, Brandon played guitar, Ben on drums, Ovi was on trumpet. And so we were just like, fuck it up. Until this day, we're always like, Core 4. But that was crazy because we had a van and trailer. And so we would just the space was unbelievable.
Probably nice, right?
Yeah.
We had the
for once.
Going from a van of 9 to 10 people to 4. It was literally 2 people, shotgun driver, and then the middle person had 3 benches to choose from. And then we
legs over the benches.
full spread the whole drive.
And then we had the bed in the back.
Yeah.
We had the days of the mattress in the back.
The piggy pen.
We did the bed
such
for
such
a
a
while.
move.
Smoky.
Such a good move.
We built a bed that went up. I mean, I'm sure you've seen shit like that, but
the
you
death trap.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah. 100%.
But you could still put shit underneath. So it was smart.
We never did that. I don't think we've ever built the structure. I feel like it was always. But then when we really started touring a lot, we just went. Honestly, getting rid of the bed and going full benches was pretty smart.
Yeah.
But
I fuck with
dude,
it.
remember
That's my
when
little
we
house now.
remember when we put the mattress in, Logan? And it was we put a bigger one in, right? And we went and sat in, to get in, you're like this, you're like, and the fucking ceiling, the ceiling's right in front of your face. So it's if you could hit a bump that was crazy enough, it'd be and just fucking bash your nose in.
Yeah. I feel all that's when you're younger and you're touring at first, it's oh my God, hack. Tour hack, fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There was also definitely a timer too, where someone would be on it, and then you'd have to slam on the brakes, and they would just fly forward into the middle bench, just land on top of everybody sitting there.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that happened a couple of times.
Fun.
We all have our designated spots.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do. I know Ben, you move around a little bit,
certainly
but
do.
A little bit.
Yeah, but
what are the spots?
You have a fucking designated spot. You're I like how we
Hey,
all
it's good
have our
for us.
designated.
No,
I was like, what are the spots?
My sister over here, she's got her own spot.
Okay, well, the
Get me
two
up,
hosts,
What are
the very
spots?
important
So
people, the two singers have their own spot.
Oh yeah,
I'll
We'll
move if you help me move my
The
stuff.
fucking peasants have to figure it out.
yeah. I sit shotgun.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about being a little more generous and being like, someone can use my spot. And then
Ron, what's your spot?
I'm in the back, all the way in the back.
Back corner,
Yeah, back corner, but the one on the aisle so that I can get out or whatever.
And she's got her nest.
I got a nest.
Yeah, I don't want that
it's
spot.
crazy.
That's fine.
The more I go into tour, it gets crazier.
Yeah.
And
you've been doing a lot better about the leftovers though. I will say. I got
Thank you.
props.
I've been trying.
I feel like the spots with the wagon are crazier than the spots in the van though.
Yes.
Because I really want my spot.
Yeah.
Because I tried the top bunk and that shit sucks.
Oh my
So
God.
you know what I mean?
I can't. I need to be on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Because
I like the one right on the ground because it's awesome just rolling out into the hallway.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can get out. You're just
morning.
I was spoiled because I got mega bunk because I was the only one who didn't care about everyone else. I feel like on that Mom Jeans tour. I mean, you probably wouldn't give a shit, but I don't because when on the 8-person bandwagon you have a mega bunk where it's 2 and everything, but during the day it turns into like the extra bench or whatever. And so you have to be cool with it just like being like a communal space during the day. And I know that's like not everybody's vibe, you know what I mean? Yeah. But now since we have so many crew members and all this shit, we're doing the 9. So it's like everyone's like fucking sardines. And then we got Jine, a fucking merch guy, fucking at the top of the fucking thing and falls out.
Well, I think we're gonna do a bus next time, right?
I hope fucking so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We should have done it last time, I guess.
I mean, we were.
But I heard they have air ride or something.
They do. It's a lot
like
smoother.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard. But yeah, it's like I wish we could do I want to see the van in the fucking UK. And I really like how we travel with the fucking Sprinter where you're like looking at each other. You know what I mean? That's cool. But
you'll see.
yeah, have you not seen?
Have
you not seen that?
I haven't seen
I always
this
forget
now.
that Montauk never went overseas because Alaska did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Sprinter
Privilege.
van, and then it's got like the seats that face like it's literally like this.
Yeah.
Where it's like 3 and 3 and
But a
there's a
lot
table.
tighter.
I sit shotgun there too. I don't even sit back there.
yeah.
The full claim to shotgun is crazy.
It is.
That's wild.
Because you're on the shit where if someone does sit in shotgun, you're just walking up the van, you're like, no, get out. And it's not even, you're not even like, oh, all right. You know, like.
There's not any wiggle room.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But I took driver that one time because Yanko went in to go get a vape.
Yes.
And I would have given it to him if he wanted it, but he just laid down.
I mean, why would he? Why would he need to drive? You knew where we were going.
That is true.
Yeah, we were taking 41 too, just like the song.
He drives slow sometimes too. He drives a little too careful.
Yanko?
He's the best driver.
He is the best driver.
Too safe.
You
But it's
say
too
this,
safe.
but he's always like this. I mean, he's really good at doing stuff, maneuvering. But I'd like to add that to the errors
The
and
record.
grievances. I don't know. I want it to be known.
Yeah,
He is
but
good, though.
that was I mean, it
I
was a
hate
lot.
it when Bart drives, but back when he used
Why?
to.
Because we get there on time.
No, but I was always like, this fucking guy's gonna fucking kill me, bro. What the fuck?
Never,
But it hasn't
never been in
happened.
an accident on tour. So.
Yeah, because
Hasn't
I'm
happened.
like, I'm not going if Bart drives.
Hey, his record's clean.
His record is clean. I
For
love when
now.
he
The
drives.
I drive
The numbers speak
efficiently.
for
I know that
For
we're gonna
now.
get there safely,
So's
and I know
mine.
that we're gonna get there early.
My name is DJ Chuck Salad, and you are listening to The Juice.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Dope. Well, we're going on tour. That's why you guys are here. Anything you guys are stoked about, excited? I know that Bart has been to Dublin before. Have you?
No, first time in Ireland.
Me too.
I haven't been to
Excited.
any of these places. yet.
Dude. Let's go.
I'm excited for all the
We should go to Dublin. You guys want to go?
Oh my
Let's
God.
fucking go.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, why not?
Should we?
I'm not doing anything.
Should we?
Is there anything that we should do as a squad, Bart? Anything off top?
I mean, the cliffs are pretty cool. We'd have to get there.
Yeah.
That's on the other side of the country.
far away.
But it's not that bad. It's
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
what, a couple hours or something? I don't know. The cliffs are sick.
Ooh, I'd love to see that.
I liked that Falcon idea.
Oh yeah,
that you
John
had.
and I booked a falcon, like a hawk walk
It sounds
at a
so
falconry, and basically we're gonna go and they're gonna tell us about the birds, and we're gonna get to like hold them on our
Yeah,
arms.
I
Damn,
wanna-
send me that. 'cause
I want to hold a
Yeah,
hawk for
I
sure.
emailed the guy to be like, can I bring more people? Because like they do like bigger packages of people. I just wanted to check before.
Yeah,
It's on the
It's good to
16th.
get get it sorted. away,
Yeah,
no matter
and it'll be
what.
cheaper too. It'll be
It
awesome.
sounds awesome.
Huh? I was gonna say couples vibe. There's like a lot of cool castles and shit around. Like I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that you could just go do.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Jessica wants to hit the
on your own.
botanical gardens.
that
Me
sounds
too.
cool.
That's right. It's like right by our
John
Airbnb
said,
too.
"Fuck no."
Damn.
So I'll be
Man,
going with
damn.
you.
Fuck
I'll
Spiritual.
be going with Jessica.
Yeah, Farilla.
Fuck 'em.
Food is gonna be good, right?
I like the food. I think it's way better than the UK.
I can't. I mean, it's no joke or surprise that the UK food is hurt, bruh.
I'm
Yeah.
still excited to try it.
Yeah, it's dope. I just always think back to the Mom Jeans tour that we did on the Sweet Tooth World Tour, where me and Bart were in the UK and Europe for straight up I don't know, it was like a month, but it felt like 3 fucking years. It was like the longest tour ever.
There was a point where I was like getting food and I'd just take a bite and I'm like, I don't even fucking want, like,
There was a day
I
where
just
you
would
didn't
give
even
it to like
eat.
Summers or like throw it away. I'm like, this shit
I want to
sucks.
try one of
Like,
those blood patties again or whatever.
Oh,
Those-
Black pudding.
The black pudding, yeah.
That shit's good.
I'm trying to hit the full English breakfast.
yeah. I'm excited to take you to Weatherspoons or whatever.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I know the owners
even
of like
know
a
what
piece
that
of
is.
shit right wing freak, but like it's a cool. Have you heard about the restaurants?
I don't know anything.
So it's like this company that takes old random buildings and then puts restaurants inside of them. So it's like abandoned banks and
It's
like,
like professional
yeah.
gentrification.
churches. Yeah.
It reminds me of like Spaghetti Factory vibe, where if
Okay.
you go to the like in towns, they're in like weird buildings that don't make sense, but then
So it's almost like
Yeah.
a Pea Soup Andersen's.
Yes.
exactly.
And but the thing is, you order on the QR code, and so you can, and everyone is specific, and there's an app.
Yeah.
So if, like a lot of bands will be like, we're at this Weatherspoons at table blah blah blah, like, and then people will order them shit.
Just to clarify,
Oh,
the food's
shit.
not good.
The food is not good.
yeah,
Well, I will
but the
say-
vibe is like funny.
Yeah,
it's cool.
the vibe
I
is
don't know.
cool.
Vibe is there.
We're gonna be in Scotland too. Want to eat some haggis?
Ooh,
Yeah, that actually
That's
looks
the shit in
great.
the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it, like a liver?
Or
But
it was
yeah.
in the intestine or stomach.
Yeah, I'll
before.
eat that.
Wow.
Oh wait, they just put it in a bag now?
And now it's like a casing that's like sausage, basically.
Man, I want the OG shit.
I'm excited for the street food because they do have like doner and shit, and that's
Yeah,
fun.
doner is gonna be cool.
Oh, Nando's
Yeah,
classic. The chicken they make a
What is
mean
that?
I'm
chicken.
gonna
Yeah.
look for jerk
They just
chicken,
make
bro.
make a chicken.
it's like peri peri.
It's peri peri chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
Gotcha,
cool.
gotcha.
They got
It's
a
all good.
rainbow bowl last time with it was like the grains and shit and like broccolini. I was fucking it up.
That sounds awesome.
Broccolini.
How
Me
about
and,
this
me and Bart were covered in fucking mud when we played that fucking show. Slam
Oh
dunk.
my god.
Yeah.
How about this
Yeah.
jacket potato thing?
Never had one and I've been going for a long time. I'm excited.
We gotta hit it.
Yeah.
I've been seeing potatoes with tuna on them,
Oh,
which sounds
She's a tuna lady.
crazy.
I might fucking hit that.
Yeah. Why not? I
That's
had,
kind of nice.
I had a whitefish bagel yesterday and I never had that before. Jessica was like, "You like fucking tuna? Eat it." And I was like, "Okay." It was great.
I love
Tuna?
white fish.
Oh, white. I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Tilapia is hella
Well,
good.
wait.
I think whitefish are small. It's just any small fish.
I think it was the
right,
flavor
that has, like-
profile. She was like,
Yeah,
"Get over
yeah.
yourself," because sometimes
I
I,
thought it
can
was
be a
the
little
color of
diva
the
about
You know?
shit.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Tilapia.
I'm just fucking stoked. I'm excited for the shows. The fans over there are fucking straight up ravenous. Fucking, they are passionate
That's
motherfuckers.
awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
we're gonna meet some really cool people, especially because they're smaller shows. We'll like get to talk to them more, and the people that are coming will be like kind of more invested, or like
Yeah.
like they'll be cooler. I
Well,
think.
JF's done tours there already, right?
No,
Just
offense.
once.
Oh,
we
just
opened
once.
up for Mom Jeans in 2019 on the Puppy Love
Well, hey,
tour.
you might get
It's
some.
been a minute.
We were
might get
supposed
some
to-
return customers.
Well, the whole side of the thing, the inception of this Chain JF thing was 2020. Literally in April, around this time, we were supposed to do Grad Life JF.
Yeah.
And then that was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
one COVID destroyed.
Yeah, flyer was so cool.
R.I.P. the
The
flyer.
flyer was so dope. Joel really did a great job, and then we're playing a show with Joel. I threw him. I was like, we should just have him. We should just have him play a couple songs at
That's
the
awesome.
acoustic banquet show.
That's exciting.
Which is
Not
how,
to get super off topic, but what are we? How many songs are we supposed to do for that?
I don't know.
Let's do
I mean,
five.
all like the
5.
Let's do 5.
all the
I don't even
classic,
fucking know 5.
all the classic. Like they're like the YouTube videos are like Title Fight and Story and shit. Like they're
We
like
have
15
to
minutes
cover
long.
stuff.
Oh, that's true.
No, it's the Banquet
Oh,
Records
sorry,
acoustic
yeah.
show.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, they have they've played before, and it's like in store
Okay.
little something like
Because I'm just trying to figure out what songs to do, but
I don't know what.
figure it out.
I'm trying to figure out if we're getting Cajon in the mix or if
I'd fucking veto the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I brought some brushes.
yeah. I
yeah,
was trying to see like how funky we were getting with it. The didgeridoo.
A little too
Come out.
churchy.
yeah. A little too churchy.
The cajon.
What about a
I
keg
think-
of drill and a didgeridoo?
I feel like background music would be good.
Yeah.
No Power would be good too.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it would be good.
No, yeah. And then Rat
Yeah.
Going back to the connective tissue from the last episode, we were talking about with Will, or 2 episodes now. We were talking about like demo names.
Yeah.
Like the demo name, the set list name, the actual name of the song.
Yeah.
Because on the record it's Rat, but on the demo it was Brat.
Yeah.
So I think that song would be really good acoustic, honestly.
Okay.
Rat, but it's acoustic.
No, we already got into
So
this
it's
with the
the
bear
same, but
market
it's
shit where
not.
it's like we chose not to do the like dash acoustic like clunky ass song title, and then every single motherfucking fan was like, "What's this fucking album? It's fucking destroy! Like fuck, kill yourself, you pieces of shit!"
Jesus
like
Christ.
fucking
Just supportive people, you know.
yeah.
Just very
Just
loving
DMs
fans.
from
True
just
fans.
hella
True
DMs from people I've never met
fans,
before, being like,
diehards.
"I hope you fucking die, you piece of shit! You ruined the fucking album." You know what I mean?
I've gotten
God.
emails in the past where people are saying shit like that.
Yeah,
It's like,
bro,
What
it's-
the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Whoa.
Unhinged.
Yeah, it's always
Sometimes people find my phone number somehow too.
Yeah.
And they'll call me and like I'll answer. I stopped answering now because I just
Yeah.
like if
Yeah.
I you know. But it's like they'll be trying to like prank call me or something. And it's like,
Yeah, no, that's
Do you have any memorable ones?
They all suck.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
it's
wow.
like,
And they
all
go,
right.
I have
Yeah.
one actually. It was one of my first dates with Jessica. She was like, we were talking about like the band stuff or whatever, and I was telling her about how I put my phone number on Nothing But Love.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, like sometimes it happens, sometimes it does. I don't know, whatever. And I literally like later on during the date, I get a phone call
Oh, wow.
from these kids from like Montana or something, being like, so I just want to like show my homies that like this is your number. And I was like, who is
Wait,
this?
boy, you answered a phone call on a
I
first
always
date,
an-
bud?
Wild.
Yeah, it wasn't a first date.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I feel like we might have already been dating at this point. but-
Yeah, okay, fair.
I mean, I'm marrying her, so it worked out.
Yes.
Yes, but yeah,
My sister, shout out.
but yeah, that's fucking yeah. It's with the song title and the song name shit. Like, you know, we did it. We tried to have fun with it, and then, you know, pissed a lot of fucking people.
Sorry.
Whatever.
You can't
thought they
please
were
everyone.
No, but
And sometimes you can't please anyone.
yeah, yeah,
That was-
exactly.
Ain't
Words
that
of
the
wisdom.
truth?
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Though I grew up fucking watching Title Fight, and like I said, the Title Fight, the story so far, performances at Banquet, I was like, I want to fucking do this like one day. And when we went to Banquet, you missed that tour for. We only did the festival dates for Slam Dunk, and Yanko filled in for you. It was either when you had the
Yeah.
sciatica or you went to it was psych. I think when you were having the
Yeah, my back was all fucked up.
yeah,
so.
you're like I ain't fucking yes
Yeah.
because they put Eric in like a child's chair, like in the like on the fucking plane because we
Yeah.
missed. They fucked our entire fucking thing up for JetBlue on his fucking birthday too, and then we ended up on American Airlines and they put him in one of those tiny ass like half people chairs. But also out of the goodness of the heart, it was like me or Yanko was supposed to be in it, and Eric was like, "I got this shit, bro.
Wow.
I'm good. I'll
On
I'll
his
take."
birthday.
And then I just remember seeing the picture of like like the mental image is just him like this, just looking at me like happy birthday. And then we get off the plane and I'm like, how you doing? He goes, all I'm saying is I thank fucking God Bart did not go on this fucking flight.
Yeah, I was like sleeping on. I had like a wrestling mat
Yeah.
because I was just trying to like find something that was comfortable, and I would remember I was just like going to bed like crying. I'm like, oh, I'm in so much fucking pain.
Yeah.
But it's all gone now
Thank God.
for now.
Ouchie.
I see when Ben's on tour, he always takes care of like you're always stretching, taking care of
Yeah.
You
yourself. With
inspire
the,
me, bud.
yeah.
Constantly.
I enjoy. I like to join you, whenever.
Yeah. Joining the. I wonder how we're going to do the hotel rooms because usually we stay at the Hotel Ibises and it's like 2 to 3 like pair ups. You know what I mean? I wonder how we'll pair. I wonder how the pairings will go.
Well, we're 3.
Roll
Yeah,
so
dice.
Luke.
we got our thruple.
Yeah, Luke, Braun, and Ben, Oasis Nation.
That's right. We watch movies. We drink tea.
Ambient music.
Ambient music. Yeah.
sounds-
You introduced them to TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So when Just Friends tours, we have 2 rooms. We have the idiot room and then we have the sleepy room. But then on that, but when Yanko wasn't there, the
Like 2
ecosystem had
tours
been
ago.
changed now
Yeah.
because
Ecos-
it's
Like,
always
we have a
Yanko,
spot.
Brond,
Yeah.
and then usually like
Wild
Wildcard
card.
TM or whatever, but then shit, no Yanko.
Yeah.
No problem.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Yanko.
Jeez.
But then Ben got jumped into Sleepy Room and
Jumped
Upgraded.
in.
You mean.
I told Brandon I got the call up.
yeah, bro. They got to do free agent signings. And you go over to the idiot room and it's just me fucking butt naked.
Yeah.
Fucking Brandon fucking snoring like Ovi wasted his shit, man. Like, and we're all eating Taco
He's
Bell in
still
our
jumping.
shirts. Yeah, just crazy people shit. And then you go over to Oasis Nation and it's like the fucking
Watching TV, drinking tea, like,
I'm kind of fucking with the idiot room.
Yeah, the story is before Yanko left the room. No one would watch TV or anything. Everyone would just go to bed.
we just land and like,
yeah, as I joined the room,
scroll.
I was like, oh, let's like set some vibes or whatever.
yeah.
And Braun
like,
and
"You
Luke
mind
were
if I
like,
play Lil
whoa,
Song?"
you can do that?
You can turn on the TV and not watch South Park.
oh yeah, because that's
That's
the
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch Rush Hour.
well,
can
no,
watch
that's
whatever you
the
want.
recipe for the idiot room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a TV's on, it's South Park, and I'm just
Sports.
like, all right.
If it's
Yeah.
not South Park
something.
too, and we don't have South Park, I'm
It's
fucking
balls
pissed off,
evil.
and I'm like straight up like,
Calling the front desk and shit.
How
It
do
does
how
suck
do I
when you
get
go to
South
these
Park?
other countries and it's like you're going through the channels and it's like, why is there even a fucking TV in this room? Like, this shit sucks.
I like,
And then all the American shit they have is just like Law and Order.
Jesus.
So it's just like the darkest shit ever, and then
This-
anything else is like cheese racing or some
Yeah.
some made up bullshit.
cheese racing. That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's awesome,
Dude, one time I woke up and like Spirited Away was playing,
That's pretty
and
nice.
I was like, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
What about Cops?
Thank you, Ben.
Live PD.
Yeah, what about Live
Live
PD?
PD is a good one for
You wake
when
up to
you're
gunshots.
when you're just on tour.
No, my before the CPAP machine, the story is always like I'd be falling asleep like this, and then they try to turn the TV off or change it. I'm like, I was watching that. Fuck.
Sheesh, bro.
You'd be a great dad.
I'm hoping I'm gonna
He goes to grab the remote and you had the claw out.
That's how you woke up that one time when Brandon fell asleep in our fucking room, and I couldn't get him out of the fucking
Yeah.
like.
Oh yeah,
we were watching-
you invited.
We invited him to come watch the show with us. What were we
Was it
watching?
Uzumaki?
Yeah, we were watching Uzumaki.
It was when we played
the-
it was when we played in Wisconsin or Milwaukee.
Anime? Spiral one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tosh.
And
That's a good
Brandon
one.
comes in like pretty drunk.
He's like
and,
belligerent.
Yeah, he's just like stupid.
It's
And
like, why is everything fucking spiraling?
Ben fell asleep, and at one point, like Brandon also falls asleep, and Luke and I are still watching, but Brandon's snores are like way louder than the TV. You can't hear
I
fucking
was just
shit.
sleeping like face down on top.
Yeah, he was.
And I was like, damn, dude, I don't know. Like, should we let him sleep? Like, poor guy, he's tired. I was like, nah, fuck him. This is my fucking room. So I'm trying to like get him out. I couldn't wake him up, dude. I tried everything. And so finally, like, I just go to Sam's room and I just like open the door and go like, Brandon's sleeping in my room and he won't get out. And Sam just goes, gets up and like fucking like drags his ass out of there. It was a whole
Marches
debacle.
Brandon out.
What did you
Yeah.
wake up with in your bed after that?
Oh, like a taco from Taco Bell.
Sauce packets. Like
Yeah,
he left
sauce
sauce packets
packets,
all over
yeah.
your bed.
That is the
pretty
funnest
awesome.
thing to do. Go to a hotel and just eat in the bed.
Oh
and,
my
like,
God.
Absolutely make a fucking mess.
Just Friends is like gnarly with the Taco Bell, like like $75 at the Taco Bell, and then it's like we're all in the room, just like sauce.
Feral.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Good
man.
times.
yeah.
So what's next?
What's next? What's next is we're gonna go on fucking tour tomorrow.
Let's go.
And then we're gonna fucking play all these beautiful places and see all these beautiful people and eat the shittiest food ever. But
Amen.
Fly some hawks.
what's next is we're gonna round out the show with some mailbag from the Discord. And Danny is gonna
It's a
move
good
to
one
Berkeley.
today.
So yeah, everyone, a big shout out to Danny, our producer. He's moving to Berkeley from Walnut Creek, and
Squatters' rights.
squatters' rights on Joel's house while Joel travels the world. And then congratulations to Danny, because after he's taking care of Joel's house, he's moving a little bit further to El Cerrito. Crazy. So I'm so happy that our friend Danny moved
Moving
across
on
the country and is getting his roots down and helping us with this beautiful podcast.
Yeah,
So
Moved across the country and now slowly distancing yourself.
getting closer and closer to the water. Anyways, you're listening to The Juice, you fucking stupid bitch.
Stupid BZS.
Okay! It's hardcore dancing time! Wait, what? There's no hardcore dancing allowed! Fuck that!
Welcome
Yes,
back.
yes.
Welcome,
It's the Just Friends podcast, The Juice.
Y'all busy.
Sans Yanko. I hope that's what the word sans actually
Sans.
means.
Yeah. Without.
I fucking failed
You
math,
are
bro.
correct. Failed math, yes.
Miss you, Yanko, if you're listening to this. But we got motherfucking 2/4 of
sans
Chain, and we got another member of Just Friends. And this is a beautiful, beautiful day.
Yes.
Math correction, 3/4 of Chain, you're in the band.
Oh my God. Well, I'm always on the podcast, though. That's true. Yeah.
Do
Well,
I
we have
count?
Bart, so it's like you got 100% of the band because you got the
Bro, we
brain
got a
behind
3
the
and a 3.
operation.
It's beautiful.
Truly. Your big, beautiful brain.
Thinking of a song right
now.
But we're going to get into the mailbag. I didn't write any errors or grievances from the last couple ones. I will get them soon. But I have a producer note.
Lord.
And it is I wrote it down as producer note, but it's not. It's just my friend who is Tease from the Hard Side, the clothing company.
What's up, bud?
He did the Madonna shirt I wear on the cover of Gusher.
Oh, that's a good ass.
He's also a total fucking G. He wanted me to say this. Yo, your man's got to put some respect on the ergs. I get the conundrum, but 100% one of the goats, and that's directed at Matt Yanko for saying he doesn't fuck.
Buh?
It's this like punk rock band that is pretty good, and Yanko was like,
I
"I'll
remember
fuck with
him
it."
saying like, "I don't give a shit about
It's some shit like that. Yeah. So he was like, "Hey, put some respect on him." So maybe we'll make him a playlist.
Respect to the ergs, buh.
Yes, sir.
That
the
does
Juice.
sound like a grievance.
From the juice.
I guess
to
it
the
is a
ergs,
grievance.
Yeah.
That's the only
that's
one we
a
Oh
have.
crap! We'll have to cut it out. Sorry, ergs.
But yeah. So let's get into the mailbag.
Beautiful, thank you.
I haven't read any of these beforehand, so
Oh, nice.
We're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in
Sounds
raw.
fun. Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
You're
We're gonna get it in raw
dog
with Bart's
it.
big, beautiful brain.
Yeah.
Big people brains don't just fall out of the sky. You
If
know?
Bart's the brain, can I be like the balls? What would you be?
Me?
Yeah. If you were a body
The
part.
asshole.
You'd be the asshole.
Let's straight up the shit coming
We
out
got
the
the
asshole.
asshole, the balls, and the brain. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Jesus. What would I be?
Be the
That's a
hands.
good-
Yeah, Bart. Yeah. Ben is
straight up
good.
the
Ben,
shit
Ben
coming
is
out of
the
the
hands.
I want to be the opposable thumbs. 'Cause couldn't do anything
I would
without
be the
them.
hair, buh.
The hair?
Yo,
Yeah.
I got the hair.
We also have to on one of these next episodes. We have to go back a couple of weeks and then we have to name what dog everybody in Just Friends is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I said I would be a bulldog because I'm kind of dumb. And then Yanko was like, "I have a pug, but I'm not really pug-like."
Yeah.
Before you stopped snoring, you were probably.
I wish I
little more
was a wolf,
pug-like.
but I'm probably
Yeah.
like a fucking Shih Tzu or
I
something.
feel like Yanko
He's
is
on
Yeah.
is like a cane corso
wanna
or
be a
whatever, like
papillon,
Batman's
but-
dog. You know what I'm saying?
King Corso.
Pomeranian.
Oh
that?
my God. We got fucking DJ Chuck Salad in the mix, bro.
building.
live right
We're live right now. Yeah,
DJ Chuck Solid.
bitch. You want to come do mailbag with us?
Mailbag!
Come on in.
DJ,
Come in.
come in, bud.
Come in, bud. Yeah.
Let's get him a chair.
Kent is going to settle in.
Oh, no. I don't need a chair.
He's got, I'll sit on his lap. Oh my God, we
My
have
couch.
DJ Chuck Salad
How's everybody doing here?
live and
Oh, Oh, it's a big group today.
Yeah, no Yanko. We needed 3 people to replace him.
All right, Yanko's on the East Coast.
Yeah. Hey, no Yanko?
No
problem.
I don't know how to feel about that one.
And then I was like, if anything goes wrong, I'm gonna fucking call this guy's ass and be fucking Yanko, I need your fucking. I had to set this shit up myself, bud.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's usually
true.
the one, twisting the knobs and pushing faders.
I had to
Yeah.
do the settings,
Twisting the
boy.
knobs. Yeah, we were just talking about what body parts would
Yanko
be.
was playing it hella safe. with the
What body part
Because I
would
keep
you
saying
be?
Bart's. I said we were gonna get into the mailbag raw with Bart's big, beautiful brain, and Logan's the balls,
I'm the ball. Yes.
and then Ben's the hands,
The balls?
Bron's the hair.
I don't know.
voice.
You're the voice.
Yeah.
The voice box. I'll take that one.
Nice. Damn, why didn't
Yeah.
I think of it?
The one right here.
I like it.
Hello, the voice box.
Chuck salad.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. What do we have here?
Can you read them to us, John?
Oh, yeah, of course. Should I just go in order? Or,
Yeah, just go in order.
Okay, all right. Hang on.
Thank you, Dunks.
Sorry. Let's take a look here.
Hurry up.
This one's from Tony in Florida.
Ah.
If you could collab with any other artist / band, which one would that be?
Ooh.
Every episode I've said Angel Dust and Justice.
Yeah, Justice.
So Justice from Angel Dust is mine. Ben,
Come back to me.
Bart,
I
is there anybody you'd want to make a song with?
don't know.
It was just collab in general.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Not even
It could be anything.
Yeah.
This one's
It
hard.
don't
could be
have a
any
good-
artist. It could be
Yeah.
In
not
the
musical,
world.
maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I want Freak Rico to do a fucking Just Friends shirt. That'd be gangsta.
That'd be cool.
I don't have a good answer.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Chris
I want
Angel.
someone to help me make a comic book.
Chris Angel. I think that'd be fucking.
what?
Yeah,
that'd be
A
dope.
comic book.
Bron's trying to make a comic book for Mother
I
Celine.
like this
Gerard
this
Way.
Italian artist called Vespertilio. She's a cute lady. I like her drawing stuff. I would want her.
Nice.
Vespertilio.
That's beautiful.
Shouts out Vespertilio.
What about you, Logan? Anybody? See through or anything?
Chris Angel.
Mind
Hey.
Freak.
Yeah. My freak.
All right, next question.
Thank you, Tony, for the question. This one's coming from Dante, East Coast victim.
Oh.
Oh.
How
Amen.
fast do you think you could eat 10 hot dogs?
Fucking
I ate 9 in 4 baseball innings, so
nice.
I could probably do 10 and depends.
It really depends.
Is this
I mean,
casual
if you're
eating or
trying to crush
competition
it,
eating?
It's like
Are we
double
talking
dog-
like Casper's?
I
'Cause
think
that's gonna take
oh,
a
that's
while.
gonna take a while.
Caspas.
Double dog the bitch. So then it's
Yeah.
like you could 5. How long does it take you to eat 5 hot
I
dogs?
feel like I could
Hot
do
dogs.
it in like 20 minutes, not even.
probably.
If that's the goal. That's why I was like,
Yeah, is it
casual
like-
eating or
right.
competition?
Are we talking enjoyment?
Yeah. Or are we
I'm
going
gonna
for
say
speed?
2
If I'm enjoying
Business
those
or
dogs,
pleasure?
yeah. It's gonna
If I'm
take
going
about
for
an
speed,
hour.
I'm dunking them in water and sliding them down the throat like the
Did
pros.
you guys hear Braun's
Just
answer?
dunking hot dogs in water.
2 days.
2 days.
She's playing the long
That's how
game.
fast I can eat them.
That's impressive.
5 and 5 is pretty
All right.
hard.
Great question, Dante. Thank you, East Coast victim. This one coming from Noah in
Noah.
Alabama.
Ew.
What would you say is the most important part of band dynamics to maintain? You all are pretty successful, and I'd love to hear what you think. So, for example, we've got things like friendship, professionalism, creative vision, ? Go.
What a question.
Respect.
I think the most important part is being a chill, normal person.
Yeah.
You would know a lot about that, yeah.
Listen, when you have a group of people like this, you always have your bits, right?
Yeah.
You gotta stick to your bits.
You gotta stick to your
Yeah.
bits. Yeah.
Like with the siphon to Yanko getting.
Even I know that one.
Connective tissue. I would say being honest. You know what I mean? That's being honest has never necessarily like been. It can hurt obviously in the moment, but like
Yeah.
being able to communicate your vision or how you feel, respectfully to other people too. It's like it's Bart and Brond are some of the most like honest people I've ever met. and you guys always give it to me 100, buck 150, like buck 100. You know what I'm saying?
Buck 100.
And so like,
A buck
but that's what I mean. It's like it cuts through all like the tippy toeing and the dancing, the bullshit, all the bullshit. It's like, hey, if this part is good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. Hey, if we want to do this, hey, like I see you doing this, or it's like if I come to you guys for advice, you're like, this is exactly how I think.
I would feel like in the question they brought up creative vision.
Yeah.
I think that's super important because it's fucking
True.
art.
It's
So
what
like
you
if you
do.
don't have a vision,
Right.
then it's not a thing.
I also
You know what
want to
mean?
say trust, because as like a person that has probably the least in common with the room, there's a lot of times where I just kind of have to trust the vision and trust that, you know, that I will understand the direction at some point or something, because there have been times when we're working on a new song and I'm just like, I don't like this because I don't understand it. And it took me a while to understand that the reason I don't like it is because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And so I've been learning to like kind of just trust where we're going. And as the song develops, like, okay, I see where you're going now. And I think that saves us a lot of like problems, and it saves, I learned so much, you know, and it saves us like scrapping ideas that are awesome.
Yeah.
So trusting
Also,
each other.
Seems like a better way to approach like vocals. Like let the song be
Totally.
like
That's always been, yeah.
pretty much there, and then
That's
it's
always been
like
the
then you can
process.
play around. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I always say having limitations. Like we talked on the way over here, like with Gusher and Hella, you know, we kind of had unlimited money and unlimited time to do stuff, and we got to explore these beautiful sounds and everything. But sometimes you can get lost with like you can kind of having no limitation, like you
No parameters.
no parameters of like staying inside of what the creative vision
These are the
actually
constraints
is.
we're working with.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I always go back to like Blue Album, like the producer was like no palm mutes because Rivers Cuomo was such like a big metalhead, and so that's why all those songs are like massive fucking chords, like strumming because he couldn't do any. That was the rule. You know what I mean? And then like when we did Sweet Tooth, it was like we really want to write choruses, you know?
Yeah.
Because Puppy Love doesn't have that many choruses, so having some sort of parameters to like limit yourself to where you can ground yourself in the, you know, the creative
They
vision.
say that about all kinds of art too, not just music.
Damn, for sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ben?
Whimsy.
Oh!
No, I mean I like everything you guys said for sure, and
Yeah.
it has to be like balanced and everything, but also just keeping it like it's about fun and making something together.
Yeah.
Exciting for
It's about
us.
connection.
Like it doesn't have to be that
Whimsy's-
serious.
True,
Yeah.
true. That's
Whimsy.
true.
Full circle.
That's
Amen,
beautiful.
That was
B.
beautiful.
Thank you, B.
Well, I think that one had us reflecting quite a bit there, Noah. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah.
From Alabama. This next one's coming hot from the United Kingdom.
Oh.
Sound familiar?
Ever heard of it?
Yeah. This one's from Chloe.
Hey,
And
girl.
here is the question. What 5 characters from TV/film would be in your nightmare blunt rotation?
Nightmare.
Ooh.
Not even a good one.
That's
Nightmare.
nightmare
let
from
me think.
just any character.
Helga from Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah, that would suck. That's a good one.
The girls from Ed, Edd, and Eddie.
The Canker
Just-
sisters.
The Canker sisters, yeah.
Does that
Nah,
count
that
as
would be dope.
3?
Yeah. What's up?
Does that count as 3 people, 3
I don't
characters,
know.
or is it like a single unit?
I
He's
was.
trying
I
to
would
knock
say
out
one.
as many as possible.
Yeah, that was like a cheat code. You're
Yeah,
like,
that was kind of a
3
cheat-
shitty characters.
3 shitty characters.
Yeah,
Use your
Mojo
imagination,
Jojo?
Bo.
that would be awesome. What are you
That
talking
would be
about?
awesome.
He would be.
I feel like he would
that'd be
hide
great.
the
Annoying.
blunt though.
I think that he would
Smoke with
fucking
him.
hotbox his whole little.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He'd be
Him would be
such a
tight as
punisher.
hell.
Yeah, it'd be-
He'd be such a punisher. You'd just be like, hi, trying to like enjoy a vibe, and he'd be like, like your fucking ear
What
off.
about Harry Potter? He's like a kid. He'd be fucking coughing and shit. He's all depressed and annoying and shit.
Jesus Christ.
The interaction with the blunt.
And he's rich as fuck
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Morty too from Rick and Morty would be annoying as hell.
Yeah, fucking
Morty,
On the Harry Potter train, Crab and Goyle.
Also on the flip side too,
so
I feel like
bland.
Rick would be annoying as hell too. Because
Yeah.
he'd be all
Probably
knowing
worse
all
than
shit, like, I'm
Morty,
fucking
but-
cool and blah blah
He'd probably
blah.
start talking about
Good
Vietnam.
point.
Thank Rick and Morty in 2025. Yes.
I think that was 5.
Yeah, that's 5. That's enough.
That's
Upwards
5
of 5.
enough.
Yeah. Good question.
Thank
you, Chloe. Okay, this next question comes from somebody you may recognize. This is Yanko from the Bay, California. California has sunk into the ocean. What state are you moving to?
New Jersey.
Jesus, dude.
Food.
Nah. I go to Vegas.
The state of Vegas.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's fucking beachfront. That's the thing that makes
I guess
sense.
you're right. It's the new LA.
Genius.
Vegas is the new LA.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
All right,
Damn. Your big, beautiful brain does it again.
He's thinking in the
Actually, maybe Tucson too, because I like.
Ooh, Tucson is cool. Yeah. Cleveland, because I got
Bart's
family
thinking in
there.
5K, but
Ohio.
Nevada would be so much cooler if California was in the ocean.
Yeah.
The desert.
Giant sand dune.
Look at
Yeah.
Or on the flip side, I'd be dead, bro. Because fuck, why would I want to live anywhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, state, fucking. I'm moving to fucking Australia, bitch. Come on now.
Ooh.
It's like California on steroids.
I've been
Well,
wanting to
that
live
is
in
technically
the
a
UK.
state of a sort, so that works. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
I would
what
go
my
to
answer is?
Florida.
I don't know.
Florida.
Where would I go? Where would
got
I
beaches.
go?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Maybe North Carolina.
The fuck?
Yeah.
He said it with
fuck?
a little stank.
He's into it. Look at this bouncy
I
duck.
brought in Tuca. He said, North Carolina?
What the hell?
Let me
All right. Thanks, Yanks.
Yes, thank you, Yanko. Okay, this is another question. This is Chris from the other Bay Area, the Eastern Shore. Interesting. Whilst on this side, whilst on this side, which is your preferred gas station to grub on? Is it Wawa or Sheets?
Quick check.
What's the one?
It's
with-
quick. It's quick check. It's quick. It's quick check, baby.
People who are from Jersey do forget about Quick Check.
Quick check, baby.
I think I love Loves, but
Damn.
I'll go
They always
Wawa
got the-
over Sheets.
they got the
I
watermelon.
think Sheets is a little fucking gross,
Yeah,
honestly.
it is
Yeah.
gross.
When
but
I
in
was-
a good way.
When I was younger, it had to be Sheets because I was a nasty motherfucker.
it's true.
But now, yeah.
It's
Felt at home because you were just like a sticky kid.
No, I wasn't a sticky cat. I'm saying when I was like
everything in there
23
was
and me and Bart
sticky.
were like doing these like 6 to 8 week tours in a van when we were like, I'm gonna go buy all this horrible ass fucking shit and fucking then I'm gonna eat 2 Impossible Whoppers from Burger
Yeah.
King, like, and have nightmares, night sweats.
that was a thing when we were eating those Impossible burgers. It'd be like the next morning. It's like,
From
dude,
White
I have
Castle?
fucking crazy dreams, and Sam's like, me too.
It's all the chemicals
Yeah.
they put in there to
That's
make meat.
awesome.
But
Yeah,
That's free LSD.
I don't know. I take Wawa over Sheets.
yeah.
I would
Wawa
take
pretzel, Wawa
yeah,
hoagie.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like
Wawa has
Loves.
pizza.
Loves has
Makes
the
you
fresh
feel
fruit.
Wholesome, yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh fruit.
And
It's
I'm like, I'm walking into Loves.
They don't have ready to order food.
What's up, YouTube? I'm at
We need
Loves.
one of those in California. We'll take any. We'll take any of them.
Thanks, Chris.
Yes, thank you, Chris, from the other
Thank you.
Bay Area. Let's see. Oh, now we're moving. Or another question from California. This is Judah in Chico.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Here, it's a similar question. It's best gas station chain. So this opens it up to all your travel rest stops and whatnot.
Why don't we have it not be Loves or any of those?
AM PM.
Yeah.
I fuck with AM PM.
Yep.
Yeah.
AM PM. Like a normal gas station.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Shell or a
Or
Chevron.
Circle K, but sometimes Circle K gets crazy.
Yeah. Rest in
Like-
peace, Come and Go. I heard they're all closing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Speedway. I fuck with Speedway.
Come and go, more
Yeah, we
like
got
came and
Speedway
went.
here. And I fuck
Come
with
on.
Speedway here.
Ben.
Say it again.
Gas station. Valero.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I feel like Valero only because there's one by your house.
Yeah.
No treats.
I still
yeah.
gotta do the AM PM. They
They're
got a
nice.
membership.
Oh, yeah. I like the Four Seasons, my local gas station.
Oh yeah.
Super.
What's the one in in like Montana and like Utah and shit where it's like mountain whatever the fuck it's
Mountain Man.
no never.
Sinclair.
Oh wow, the dinosaur.
Don't forget about the
Oh,
dinosaur.
yeah, the dinosaur is pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh yes, shouts out Stuart. It's good coffee.
Dude, all the little random off-brand gas stations, you always find like little knickknacks and shit.
Route 66 can go
voodoo
fucking suck my
dolls.
suck me in the back, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's always expensive as fuck and ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
Same question twice. Next one.
Next
All right.
one. Thanks, Judah.
Thanks, Judah from
Thank you,
Chico.
Judah.
This one is from Ashen, North Carolina. I have a story about Allie and I from December of 2024. We were taking my graduation pictures in Chicago and listening to Mom Jeans and Just Friends on our walk back to the hotel. At the time, we had Grinch onesies on as we were going to take pics in them at Ohio Street Beach. While listening to Supersonic, we turned to the right and there was a lady on all fours making gorilla noises and running towards us.
No,
What the fuck?
no, please.
She then paused and started practicing kung fu. I dropped my Mom Jeans grad cap, which I had in my hands from us taking my graduation pics, and we started running as fast as we could to Civilization in Grinch onesies while blasting Supersonic.
That's
That's
sick.
fucking awesome and scary at the same time.
Live reaction here.
Yo, put that motherfucker in the nightmare blunt rotation.
Yeah.
the gorilla suit fucking
Right.
psychopath from Chicago.
She was just feeling supersonic.
I just love I love that when in the mailbag when they do stories
Cheap
instead of the
shot.
questions. That's fucking dope. So shouts out.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Appreciate
Type
you.
whatever you like. Really.
Yeah. We got two more and then we're out
Alright,
this bitch.
We got two more. This is Spencer from Kansas. What gave you your drive to pursue music? And how do you keep yourself from burnout while working on new songs? Question mark.
The drive is
dude.
nothing else is exciting about life.
Yeah, hell
Holy
yeah. That's a
shit.
good answer.
I
That
don't
is a
know.
good answer. Because
Yeah.
I feel like me and Bart talked a little bit about that. We're like, man, what do people fucking do if they're not like making songs and like playing shows? They just sit at home and they get licked by dogs. That's it.
I don't
Which
know.
is
When I was
not a bad
11, I
gig.
just started playing music and I never looked back. And I was like, I can never imagine not doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to be Matt Sharp and fucking Mike Dirnt when I was younger. I wanted to be a bass player. I wanted to play fucking music
Yeah.
and perform.
Yeah.
I feel like you just have to accept that there's like highs and lows. So it's kind of like when you're writing.
Yeah.
When you're writing and it's good, it's like you're gonna feel like that in the future, but you have to accept that
Yeah.
you're gonna have an unknown amount of time between that and the next moment that is just gonna be uninspired, not
Yeah.
good.
It's like any
Like-
job, you know? You're going to have your good days, you're going to have your
Yeah.
bad days, but you have to still show up.
Yeah.
You
Like,
gotta have
You also have
good
to go
habits,
out in the
too.
fucking world too. You can't just be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You know,
Doing it by
I'm not-
yourself is
yeah.
eventually sad.
No
I feel
shade
like-
on like people who do songwriting and stuff, but sometimes it's like when you listen to the songs that are like written by a team, it's like a lot of it just sounds like shit because it is people who are just like, oh, what if it's like people solving a puzzle and they're like, this puzzle worked last time, you know? It's like
Yeah. It's like scientific.
there's
versus,
no like inspiration.
There's
in
no
it,
like
you know? It's
one
like,
vision or
yeah,
something.
it's like getting a job done. It's like, all
Yeah.
right, song is
Bummer.
technically okay.
Well, I always think about Cherry Bomb by Tyler the Creator. He talked about how like that was a really bad record for him and he doesn't really like it very much because he talked all like it was all about like getting money and getting like rich and like rapping about cars and all this shit. And he's just like, well, all of the people who listen to my music and the everyday person is never going to like own fucking jewelry and cars and all this bullshit. So I like alienated myself. So it's like trying to, like you said, get out and be a normal person and like remember that like your circumstances are not like you have your own set of circumstances that make your own world, you know? And like, I don't know, you don't want to like alienate the listener.
Music's about connection, but
Yeah, so it's like if I'm gonna like, I don't know, you see the
Expression.
bands, they'll make songs that are like, oh, I'm going on tour, blah 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 blah. It's like there's a way to write a song about being around your friends and traveling and all this stuff and doing these things without being like I'm touring in a
I'm on
band
the
and blah 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 blah. Like
going
I think you can just
to-
tell when people put a lot of time into something.
Yeah.
Like Cherry Bomb, you listen to it, it's like that compared to his other records, you can tell like there's more care in it. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
definitely.
feel like that's with anything. Yeah, if the lyrics are bad, it's like probably didn't try
I
that.
would
It
say
has
it's
the
more
creative-
thought than time, like putting thought into something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
Thought takes time. Come on.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Not for me, but
yeah, I don't know. It's just
gonna say
interesting. It's like just being able to understand that like just go out and live your life. You know what I mean? Go be out and go out and when
Touch
people-
grass.
Oh God, I wasn't gonna say it, bro.
Experience.
I got you.
stuff.
buy
don't
10
worry.
houses. Start investing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Stocks are up.
just ask
Yeah.
your dad to buy you a
What's up?
Yeah,
Just travel.
yeah. Just travel.
just
I
travel.
need your
Yeah.
face. There you go.
Last question.
Last question. This one is George from Antioch, California.
George.
Let's see. On the song Welcome Mats,
The yuck.
Sam, did you mean to voice crack that hard?
Damn.
Yeah.
Funny, I mean, I think both of our voices were cracking pretty hard on that one. 'cause,
Yeah.
I was like, we were all like sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so our voices were extra gnarly
Yeah.
for that one.
Also, it's an E, and E is a high key for me. But I think, But at the time, I was learning how to sing, so I didn't really know anything about it. I was just expressing myself completely how I would express myself, and I really liked Title Fight a lot back when I was growing up, and Ned sings like that, like it's like a screaming with a melody in a way. So I was like, I think I could do that, and then
And then it happened.
it happened, and everyone has been asking me to do it ever since. I do it on Tie Dye Acid Trip, and no one really like notices. Which Eric literally put me in the studio. He put me in the vocal booth, and he was like, "I need rock to the rhythm, Sam." And I was like, "I got you, buh."
Hell yeah,
But
bud.
yeah. Anyways,
Cool.
damn. Well, this is the end of the show. Thank you
Wow.
for being on the show, guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks.
for having us.
Yeah. Till next time, Kent.
It was good timing on my part. I got home from work and here. Thanks for having me over.
Well, you've been listening to Juice. Danny,
Bye.
play that Halo Davis song.